In this video, I want to show you how to manage large projects in your painting business inside of Airtable. And the key thing that I want to focus on today is how to plan and schedule how much revenue of a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day project you can recognize as produced revenue in a given month. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. I am going to be making a series of videos tackling this topic because this is such a big deal. But first, I want to dive into the base here and show you one of the kind of a foundational issue with how companies track this and problems that they run into. So let's say that I have a total backlog of $279,000, and in 30 days, I'm going to be producing 293,000. Between 30 and 60 days, I only have 545. And between 60 and 90 days, I've got no revenue. But I do have this big project. And the thing is, with all of these reports, you have to pick, are you going to use the start date or the end date of the project to choose where you're putting that revenue? Because all reports are going to be based on they have to be based on a date field. And since the project start is in July and the project end is in September, I have no way to put any revenue into August, or better yet, I don't even know how to put revenue into the correct month that it's supposed to go into. So that's the issue. The way that we have solved this is inside of this is our project management Airtable base. And I have videos if you are wanting to do this stuff on your own. I have videos on my channel of how you can set up a project management base for your painting company so you can do it yourself. If you want to chat about this, you can reach out to our team. Happy to do a discovery call. But we work specifically with painting companies to automate all your back-end processes. So if that's of interest, don't hesitate to reach out. We love doing discovery calls. It doesn't cost you anything. And we'd love to figure out how we can help you in your business. All right, so on the calendar here, I've got a project ready to use as an example. I have this Dusty Kelly and Shelly project. So I have a project in here ready to go. So let's say that it's a project that's starting on July 2nd, and you can see here that it expands all the way to September 18th. So first thing is I need to figure out how much of this revenue I'm producing in July, how much in August, and how much in September. So what I've created here is you can expand the event, and I'm going to select split event between months. And then you'll see that it's going to crop off the end of this event. And then it's going to add another event that is extending from August 1st through September 18th. So I need to split this one more time. And you'll see the final event show up here. So now I've got my July event, my August event, and then in September, you'll see that it starts on the 1st and runs to the 18th. So now I have 3 events. The really cool part about this is that if I have to move my July event down, everything else shifts automatically. So my other events, they're all linked together. So let's say that I'm actually going to move it back to where it was. Everything else is going to adjust accordingly. And then I can even extend or shorten the dates of my individual events by just dragging them and moving them up. So if I extend or cut this down, now I'm saying that the event, I'm going to say like this, so I can move these around. My event ends, let's go back to, starts on July 17th, ends on the 31st. Then the next event of this project starts on August 1st, goes through August 31st. And then my last event here, and actually I need to move that back one day. So let's go. My end date is going to be on the 30th. And then the last event is going to go from the 2nd to the 11th. Now, the question is, how much revenue of this total project should go into each month? And so I have a different view here that is doing just that. And I'm going to pull up Dusty inside of here. And you can see, first of all, that the event starts on the 17th, ends to the 31st. The next one is August 1st to the 30th, and then September 2nd to the 11th. And my total project amount is $45,600. And each one of these events has automatically been allocated the correct number of hours and the correct number of dollars accordingly. One thing I love about this is that if I shorten this, so let's say that my start date is now on the 29th. And so I need to have it still end on the 31st. So I'll say, so now I just shortened down the length of the event. So now it's the 29th to the 31st. This one's August 1st to the 30th. And you can see that the revenue that's getting produced just automatically updated for these. So again, if I shorten this to September 4th, now it's only 3 days. Every single event automatically calculated what's the correct amount of revenue, because the bulk of my days are in August. Same thing, let's say that I'm actually only going to produce for a portion of August, then we're going to take a break and then do the rest in September. As I change these dates, the revenue between the month is automatically getting split. So this is the thing that is super, super exciting. It does this with hours and dollars so that you, when you're moving things around, can see the correct amount of revenue that's actually going to be produced in every given month. And if this is interesting and you want to know how to actually set this up, I'm going to do a separate video where I dive into the formulas and the columns and properties and all that stuff that you need to create inside of Airtable. So if that's of interest, like the video, share this with your colleagues, friends, coworkers, whatever. And we'll see you in the next video where I actually go into building this out step by step. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chris from Boolean, where our mission is to free you up to do what you love. Like I said, we only work with painting companies. We are really, really good at what we do. We automate all the back-end data, reporting, data entry, all that stuff that is tedious and quite frankly can be done by computers and AI. And we implement that into your business. We train your people on how to use it. And we save hundreds of thousands of dollars for our clients every single year in perpetuity. So if that's of interest to you, please reach out, schedule a demo, and we will talk to you soon.